and the USC Trojans. Hi, and welcome to the electric atmosphere of opening game of this new college football season. I'm Brad Nessler, along with Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit, and we're here to bring you all the intensity of Week 1 right into your living room. Down there on the field at linebacker, we've got one special player. He's the heart and soul of this defense, and they're going to need him today more than ever as they go up against a very talented running back.
If there's anyone who can bring the wood to this running back, then it's got to be this linebacker.
That's right, he's a tough one. There should be some really good collisions in this game.
All right, well, we're ready for the coin toss, brought to you today by Coke Zero. Virginia has been waiting all week for this one. Get ready, folks. The opening kickoff is finally here. They'll bring him down at the 41-yard line. So now we'll get to see the offense come out of the field for their first drive of this game. They'll set up shop at the 41. They line up in an I. Throws complete. He's got space to work.
I'm really liking what I see from this guy. He's not afraid to go to the air on any down.
1st and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line. Two tight ends here. Straight ahead on the give. There's nowhere to run them. Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback.
Nice stop there by the freshman. You don't expect corners to make tackles like that.
There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. On the handoff, watch out, and he's taken down right around the 40. He takes the handoff and responds with a 7-yard gain. Here's a 3rd and 3. Ball on the 40. And it's going to be hard even to hear the snap count. This place is hopping. He dances around, but they're still able to bring him down. So we got a few yards on that carry.
You know what, guys? If you can continue to pick up small chunks of yards like that, you can really start to wear a defense down.
He looks to throw on 1st down. And he's tackled at the 22. So a nice little pitch and catch there, and that'll give the offense a 1st down.
That was a very good-looking pass play to get more than enough yards to move the chains.
Taken down around the 14-yard line.
Nicely done. A solid completion right there. If the quarterback keeps making those kind of passes, look out. I feel a touchdown coming.
Complete. Touchdown, Trojans. They decided to go to the running back on that touchdown pass.
Just a nice job by the quarterback of showing great patience here, going through his progressions, finally finding the back to get into the end zone.
And he adds the extra point. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. And it's off. He's to the 10. He gets out to about the 28-yard line. Well, they're down a touchdown. Let's see how this offense responds as they come onto the field for the first time.
You know, Brad, it's important that they respond here with a solid drive. The more momentum a team can build early in the game, the better off that team will be as the game wears on.
Tackle at the 33. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run. It's 2nd down and 4 to go. They line up in the jumbo set. To the right and tackle immediately.
They sure shut down the halfback on that play.
Boy, they were in the backfield in a hurry. The back just had no space to run the football.
They'll work from the shotgun.
Timeout called by the offense.
Now he's scrambling. Runs with it, and he's got room. And they push him out at the 50-yard line. A big gain for the quarterback.
I'll tell you what, guys, this guy's pretty athletic.
Just like you when you played at the old Buckeyes, Steve. I don't think this was a design play, but it worked like it was. And you're right. If I'm the coach, I'd let this kid run it more.
They work the right side, and there is nothing going there. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
2 on the play.
2nd and 7. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Throws incomplete. They got a hand on it.
That's what I like to see, because when you call a zone defense, you have to be aware of what's behind you and in front of you.
And when you have a linebacker who does the things that this guy can do, it adds a lot to your defense.
He's going to try and scramble. Throws complete. He's hammered. He hits his man, but they'll be well short of the first.
That young man has to run the pattern to get beyond those sticks the next time.
Again, this is a great stop by the defense to keep all the action in front of them and prevent the first down.
Hauls it in as he's pushed out of bounds. There's a player shaken up on the play. And this play is number 8 on the drive. They line up in the jumbo set. On the ground with the tailback. They'll bring him down right around the 28-yard line. Nice job by the running back, and that'll get him 7, maybe 8 yards. They're packed in tight on the line. They'll go with the run once again. Tackle made at the 26. 2-yard pickup.
Here they tried to jam up the running back with the outside linebacker blitz, and it worked pretty well.
Really just nowhere to go on that play. That's a good job of these guys slowing down that running game.
Gets to about the 24-yard line. And that's their 3rd first down of the drive.
Great blocking and great running equals a very successful offense.
And they've looked really good on this drive, Coach. The defense needs to figure out a way to stop them, or else they're going to have no problem putting points on the board.
He scrambled. He rolls out to the left. Got him. And he goes down quickly. Quarterback tried to roll out of the pocket there, and it seemed to work pretty well, completing a nice pass.
Good decision here. Nice dump off. It's only 7 yards, but the offense will take that play every time.
They line up in the jumbo set. I don't really know what this one's for. Let's find out.
He didn't even try to hide it there. That was a blatant holding call.
They'll call that every time.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's on the run. Huge play, and it's going to be 1st and goal. The defense looked a little lost on that one, Kurt.
Yeah, they did, Brad. Nice recognition here by the quarterback to see that confusion and then take advantage of it.
They're packed in tight on the line. And he's tackled around the 7-yard line. 3 yards there on the play.
He wasn't able to get much there with that middle linebacker blitzing.
Yeah, the defense had all the holes plugged up there.
Going with the shotgun here. He's going to try and scramble. Throws, and it's incomplete.
You can credit that incompletion to the pass rush. Great job of not letting the quarterback get comfortable back there.
He didn't throw a good pass at all.
Oh, that Kirk. He was under pressure. Unbelievable pressure.
He drops back. He scrambled. He steps out at the 11-yard line. Well, he ran out of real estate that time, and they'll lose yardage.
When you're going to run the ball to the outside like that, you've got to make blocks to allow the runner to either cut back or turn it upfield. They didn't get it done there.
That's a big-time play for those guys. Regardless of the field goal, that deserves a yoke.
And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Virginia is lining up to kick this one off. He sends it off. Taken from the 10. And down he goes at the 42-yard line. The quarterback is on his way back onto the field, and he led a great drive last time out.
This kid was talking about how well he's developed a connection with the receivers over the past couple of weeks. It really showed on their last drive.
And it's the senior.
You know, having a playmaker at tight end makes those linebackers think twice before they make a move. That could be just enough time for the quarterback.
High formation here. Tries to thread the needle. It's picked off. Spectacular play there by the linebacker to come away with that interception.
I don't even think the quarterback saw him on that play. He was right there waiting for the ball.
Looks like we're going to have a good game on our hands after one. The score here in Charlottesville is USC 7, Virginia 3. First and 10. Ball on their own 45. They're packed in tight on the line. There's a player hurt. It doesn't look to be that bad. So it's second and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Throws quick to the receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Calm down, sweetheart. Quit thinking so much and just throw the football.
I don't know if he's thinking too much. He just let that pass get away from him.
No. I can tell when a quarterback is thinking too much. Just take the snap, drop back, and fire it. You're all right if you do that, I promise you.
And they make the stop around the 49-yard line. And he didn't get enough for the first.
You know, Brad, he's going to come up short here. The defense does a nice job of not allowing the ball carrier to get out into the open.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Pressure coming, and he's sacked. They couldn't convert that 4th down.
Boy, look at these guys out there. They are fired up. Now let's see if it's going to lead to any points.
They'll start at the 36. It's first and 10. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Complete. He's got room.
I'm not sure I agree with this offensive scheme. I mean, they made the completion, sure, but for such short yardage. Maybe they're trying to lull the defense asleep with their short passing game and then go for the big strike later during the drive.
They'll give it off here. Here he goes. And he's tackled right around the 22-yard line. How about that run by this halfback?
You know what? When this offense can run the ball like this, watch out. They can score quickly.
Watch out is right, because now you got to worry about the run and the pass on defense.
They go to the run, and he's tackled in the backfield for a loss.
That's the linebacker there getting in there to shut that play down.
The D-line did a good job of nullifying out the blocks up front, and that allowed the linebacker to roam free and make the tackle in the backfield.
Here's a counter play. Tackle made at the 22-yard line. Gain of 2.
Gain of 2 on the play.
We've got 3rd and 10. Backup tailback checks in now. Let's see if he gets some action. Back to pass. Has all day to throw.
That's his first pick of the year.
And what a great interception it was. That can change the whole landscape of this game.
It's a one-possession game right now, so every score counts. That turnover could turn out to be the difference maker.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 29. They're packed in tight on the line. Give to the tailback. He's pushed out of bounds at the 39. 10-yard pickup on the play.
10 on the play.
It's second down and a yard to go. They come out in a goal line set. He's taken down at the 45. He picked up a first down on that run, Coach.
Yep, and you know, if you could pick up a few more first downs on the ground like that, it will really open up the play-action pass.
From the gun. Now he's scrambling. Tosses left. Intercepted. Got some open field. And they make the stop at the 39-yard line.
That's his first pick of the year.
And what a great interception it was. That can change the whole landscape of this game.
It's a one-possession game right now, so every score counts. That turnover could turn out to be the difference maker.
First and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Goes right, picked off. He's into the open field.
That's his first pick of the year.
And what a great interception it was. That can change the whole landscape of this game.
It's a one-possession game right now, so every score counts. That turnover could turn out to be the difference maker.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 43-yard line. They're packed in tight on the line. The halfback with a carry. And he's tackled at the 39. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He scrambled. Caught out in the open. Tackled at the 26.
I like how this kid can use the sideline just as well as he can make plays in the middle of the field.
That's right, Kirk. They call that versatility.
That's right, Coach.
He's on the run. Passes left, going the other way. He couldn't shake that tackle. So the turnover will once again give the ball back to this offense.
That's 2 interceptions today by this defense. Their coach has to be happy that they're forcing turnovers.
First and 10. High formation here. He's tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 6. Second and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 25. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Here's the give. And he's level at the 32-yard line.
They should continue to run the ball. If they keep this up, the defense will wear down very quickly.
There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. First down, look at the throw. Throws completely stopped immediately.
It could be that the offensive coordinator is trying to lure the secondary in to play more press coverage. And then they'll try to take advantage by going deep. Those safeties better be ready.
The cornerback was in a very good position there to make the tackle.
Tackle made right around the 48-yard line. Nice pickup as they connect on the pass play.
They look to be in sync right now. They're both reading the defense properly, and the result is a nice game.
First and 10. Ball on their own 48. Backfields in an offset I formation. And he is drilled at the 33-yard line. They were very fortunate to come up with that pass.
Not the smartest throw that he could have made, but it worked. Just makes you a little nervous when he lets that thing go.
We've got a first and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line. One-man backfield. Waits till the last moment. What an interception by the cornerback.
I love it. A defensive back with soft hands. This kid can play.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 38. Going with the shotgun here. Can't find anyone open. Now he's going to run and watch out. Steps out of bounds. Around the 46-yard line. And he manages to get out of bounds after that run.
Good running here. He manages to get to the outside and gets a nice pickup.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. He scrambles and picks up 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
Second down and 5. Ball on the 41. They line up in the shotgun. Scrambling around. And they get the sack.
Wow. He went down pretty hard there.
Coaches don't like it when their quarterback gets hit like that. Don't be surprised to see the old coach get on his linemen to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
He drops back. Under pressure. Intercepted. I tell you, Coach, that quarterback is not having the kind of game he'd hoped for.
No, not at all. That was already his 3rd interception of this half.
That's not good news at all. I wouldn't be surprised to see the backup quarterback start warming up.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 34. Ace backfield. Fires across the middle. And he's tackled right around the 50.
I love it. This receiver was not afraid to run a slant route against zone coverage. It takes guts to run routes through the middle of the field against zone. Way to look it in and pick up the 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Throws complete. He's got space to work. How about that play?
That's a good pickup there. He just dropped back and delivered a nice throw.
Good play by the senior corner to make a tackle before he can go anywhere after the catch.
Oh, man. He took him down hard. Well, that was one of the best catches we've seen all day, guys.
Great concentration to go up and get that one.
And more importantly, it's a 1st down.
Offset eye formation in the backfield. Back to pass. Has time. He's on the run. Throws a screen. Oh, he had the pick and he dropped it. We've got a great game here, folks, as we reach the end of the first half. The score here in Charlottesville is USC 7, Virginia 3. The teams are lined up, and we're just about ready to start this second half. He makes it out to maybe the 29-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They're packed in tight on the line. They'll work it right, met quickly by a couple of defenders. Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback.
And what a big hit by that defender. He laid a licking to him.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. The ball is loose. One of the wide receivers picks up the fumble.
This receiver showed soft hands and hung on for the 1st down. And if I'm not mistaken, the defense sent their corner on a blitz. If he doesn't get to the quarterback, the numbers are in favor of the offense, just like we saw.
Off the right side, doesn't get much. Good tackle. He barely got it past the line of scrimmage that time.
It's a nice play by the defense.
Yeah, the outside linebacker was coming in on a run blitz, and it caused some confusion on the offensive line.
Now he's scrambling. Tipped away. That one looked pretty low from the start.
Yeah, and Kirk will tell you got to have some air under those passes. Right, partner?
Coach, you're actually listening to me.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's going to try and scramble. Looks over the middle, and it's picked off.
Kirk, it looks like he's just baiting that quarterback into throwing his way.
Yeah, you're exactly right. He's getting the quarterback all messed up with his reads. That's great individual effort by that player.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 45. And we've got the backup in there now at running back. On the ground, right side. taken down at the 46-yard line. The running back gets a yard, maybe less. It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 46.
Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Going right, intercepted.
And we got an injured player on the field.
First down, 10 to go.
Ball on the 49-yard line. The defense will stack the line of scrimmage. They hand it off. Brought down at the 45-yard line. 4-yard gain by the back.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Second down and 6. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation.
Can't find anyone open. He's pushed out of bounds at the 48-yard line. He's out of bounds, and that'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, they're lucky he stepped out. He was getting ready to juke somebody just right out of their shoes.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
He scrambled. Throws incomplete. Broken out. Nice play by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, instead of going for the interception, they did the safe thing, and that was just to tip it away.
Fourth down, and the offense is still on the field. This is kind of a surprising call right here by the coach. This is an obvious punting situation. With the pass, incomplete.
They elected to go for it and failed.
And it's tough to come back when you give your opponent good field position like that.
In hindsight, I've got to think this coach is going to understand that that call just didn't make too much sense. Backfield's in an offset I formation. He's tackled around the 39-yard line.
Guys, we're up here in the booth, and we didn't know who had the ball. If we didn't know who had the ball, then you know the guys playing zone looking into the backfield had no clue who had the ball. That play fake is the reason they're looking at a first down right now.
Makes it out to about the 29. That's a 10-yard gain. So it's second down, and they're only about a foot away from picking up the first down. 2 tight end set. They motion to the right. Gets to about the 27-yard line. That's about a 2-yard gain on the run by the halfback.
Even though they got the first down, this defense did a pretty good job of bottling up the back before he could make anyone else miss.
Drops back on first down. Tackle at the 16-yard line.
Whoa, nice play. They drew up the post route and dissected the zone coverage for a first down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 16. Their last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown. I don't expect this one to be any different. And he's sacked. It looks like the defensive end that got in there.
Yes, it was. He did a wonderful job of fighting off blocks to bring the quarterback down.
So it's 2nd and 10.
The backfield's in an offset I formation. They bring him down. Great penetration to get in there and sack the quarterback.
Yo, sweethearts, this kid has really impressed me today. He provides great pressure, and he really adds to this great pass rush.
Brad, that's his 2nd sack of the day. This defensive end, again, has outstanding quickness and goes right by the offensive line to get to the quarterback.
He steps out at the 12-yard line. Nice gain, but not enough for the first down.
Yeah, that's a nice play there. They did everything right except get enough yards for the first down.
And they tack on 3 points.
And you got to think they're pretty happy with holding them to a field goal right there.
You got that one right, Kirk. The confidence a defense gets after a big stop like that might just be worth the 3 points.
Southern California
Ready to kick this one off. He sends it off. Taken at the 5. He gets out to about the 28-yard line.
The defense was able to stop this offense short on 4th down last time. Let's see what they do this opportunity.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Catches it, and he's punished. Well, Coach, a short pickup on that pass play.
It was, but you know what? As long as they've got those guys getting open underneath, it'll take a lot of pressure off those offensive linemen who are trying to hold their blocks.
He's on the run. Now he's going to run, and watch out. And he's tackled at the 46.
This quarterback has some wheels, and he used them to pick up a first down.
First down, 10 yards to go. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He scrambled. Here's the long ball, left side. It's caught, and he's taken down at the 3-yard line. A good looking pass that time.
Well, here they do a nice job of getting the ball out to their speedy receiver, and he shows you that he not only can turn on the jets, but he's got pretty decent hands as well.
Here they go, first and goal, down by a touchdown. The kicker got him 3 points in that last red zone visit. Let's see if they can come away with 6 this time.
They really needed to converge on the offensive line quicker and fill those gaps.
And you can feel the intensity and emotion in this stadium. This one has been an amazing battle. Right back to square one, assuming this extra point ties it.
They'll line up for the extra point in an attempt to tie the game. He makes the PAT. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. And it's off. Tries to get around the corner. He makes it out to maybe the 36-yard line. A scoring drive the last time out for this offense, and they'll huddle up for this drive. The offense will start at the 36-yard line. First down, 10 to go. And it looks like they're going to bring some heat. He's tackled at the 39. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
3-yard gain on the
It's second down and 7 to go. They line up with 1 running back in the backfield. 3 wide. Taken down in the backfield. That counter didn't fool anybody that time.
They shut that run down in a hurry. Great play by the defense.
Third and 8. Ball on their own 38. 3 wide outs here. Drops back to pass. And he's got his receiver. It's the sophomore. That completion was almost enough for the first.
Yeah, that's going to make the coach mad because that kid should have known where the first down marker was.
It was a good little pass play, but close just doesn't cut it when you have third down.
That's the end of 3, and get ready for an action-packed fourth quarter with this game all tied up. Gets it off. Not much of a problem getting the ball in the end zone on their last drive as this quarterback just picked apart the defense.
They really made it look easy on that last drive. If they can get some protection up front, then I look for this quarterback to make some really big plays.
We've got a first and 10. Ball on their own 39. Great play, taking him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, he shot out of his stance like a cannon and exploded into the backfield.
He scrambled. Heavy pressure, and he throws it to the defense. They'll bring him down at the 35. They sure didn't need that. Now they've really got to buckle down on defense and stop them from scoring.
Boy, you could feel the huge momentum swing right now. That interception was big.
It's probably been the key play in this game to this point.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 35. They line up in an I. Lets it fly. And it's intercepted. He might have a chance. What a crucial interception, and that'll change the whole landscape of this game.
High ball game in the fourth quarter, and this defense just came up huge.
And now is the time to take advantage. This offense still has a job to do. They need to put points on the board to break this tie. Wow, do we have a great game or what?
First down, 10 to go. They're packed in tight on the line. Here's the handoff, and he's taken down for a loss.
Yo, that was not a very good play right there. He had hardly any room to run.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Deep pass down the right side. And he's brought down at the 6-yard line.
Whoa, sweetheart. What play?
Well, it's a great play for the offense, a great call by the offense. But the defense has to change things up. They've got to put more pressure on this quarterback.
Tackle made around the 1-yard line. They get about 5 yards from the halfback. It's second and goal. About a yard to pay dirt. They line up in the jumbo set. Touchdown, Cavs. They let the quarterback take it in the end zone for 6.
I don't think the defense let him take it in. They just couldn't stop.
And the extra point is no good. So with just over 3 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, the score is Virginia 16, USC 10. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He's to the 20. And he's taken down at the 41-yard line. An interception cut this offense last drive short, so I think they're going to be looking for a little more success right here.
This quarterback can make good passes. He just needs to focus on not forcing the ball to his receivers.
Tackle at about the 45. Excellent play as the quarterback found his receiver for a big gain.
Well, give credit here to the receiver for finding that seam and coming up with a nice gain for the offense.
Backfield in an offset I formation. On the handoff, watch out. About 7 yards on that carry.
7-yard gain on the play.
Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. Offset I formation in the backfield. Gets it, he's in space. There's a player injured, but it looks like it's just a stinger. It's first and 10. Ball on the 27. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. Ace backfield. He's at the 20. And he's tackled at the 18-yard line. And they pick up 9 there.
9-yard gain on the play.
Second and 1 coming up here. Ball on the 18-yard line. They're in the red zone again, but this time they should be thinking touchdown. And we'll take a break while the injured players attended to. It's first and goal, and they need a touchdown. Single back set, 3 wide receivers. Pressure gets there, and they bring him down. Tremendous play by the defense to get to the quarterback.
That kind of pressure up front could be the reason why they win this game.
It's second and goal. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Complete, and down he goes at the 11-yard line. That'll be a gain of 3 yards.
This was just a little dump-off pass to the halfback, but it was very well defended, keeping them from moving the ball very far downfield.
They come out on an empty backfield. They get about 10 yards on that play.
This is one of my favorite plays in the playbook.
Fourth down, and the offense is still on the field. They're crowding the line. On the ground, huge stop by the defense. Well, they had to go for it, but they don't make it.
Yeah, but I like the call. They needed to do whatever they could to get back in this ballgame.
Too bad it didn't work out the way they wanted it to.
I can't argue the play call. The defense just did their job by standing their ground. Jumbo package on the field. They just want to get this ball out of their own end zone. And he gets a yard on the run.
Not much at all there for the ball carrier.
Yep, he had a hole, but this senior linebacker closed that up in a hurry and made a really good tackle.
Congratulations to our Russell Athletic players of the game. Virginia with a 6-point lead. Just over a minute left. He's going to try and scramble. And he's taken down at the 41. They really got beat by the deep pass.
Against man-to-man coverage like that, it's just a foot race.
And that defensive back had second place written all over him.
Timeout called by the defense.
Now it's 1st and 10 with the defense trying to regroup after giving up the big pass. They're packed in tight on the line. To the right and tackled immediately. Gain of less than a yard on the play.
It looked like the rush caused some problems there, Coach.
Yep, they were in there so quick that the running back was never able to get started.
We've got 2nd and 9 here. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He scrambled. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. Brought down at the 50. Well, they didn't get the first down, but it was still a pretty good run by the quarterback.
He made a good decision to take off there.
Hey, some quarterbacks would have tried to throw the football into coverage, but he did the right thing. Just run it.
He's taken down at the 46-yard line. And they keep it on the ground and pick up the first.
Good third down conversion right here. Not a real big play, but this gives them a new set of downs to work with.
And I wouldn't be surprised if they don't go to the air here and really attack this defense.
The defense sets up in the nickel. They go with the run, and he's taken down behind the line.
This is picture-perfect defense by this corner. Great job of providing run support.
Yep, he wasn't fooled at all by that play, and he really did well to stop him short of the line of scrimmage.
They're packed in tight on the line. On the ground with the tailback. The running back gives him 6 on the ground.
Gain of 6 on the play.
This one's in the books, and our final score, Virginia 16, USC 10. Kirk, as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance, your thoughts on this one?
I was impressed with both teams out there, but the difference in this game came down to execution and playing mistake-free football. USC made a few more mistakes in this game than their opponents. And whether it's turnovers, penalties, missed tackles, or blown assignments, you just can't afford to make mistakes and expect to win.
Well, folks, that's it for this edition of NCAA Football 09. Our thanks go out to everyone here at EA Sports. And remember that if it's in the game, it's in the game.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safe.